Hello. Hi guys, so I am finally back for once after my little mini short break. But on Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah, I asked people if they would like to know anything. I was going to do a question answer sort of thing because at the minute I am running out of ideas. I've got ideas, it's just getting time to do them ones. And money for some things because it's like fixing certain things up and I don't have the money for it right now. So you will notice that I have a name change and a logo change, and the logo has recently changed again because I was trying to get some merch and it wasn't working for that logo for some reason. I think it was the colours maybe, so changed all that around. So yeah, so new name and new logo, and yes, we have merch now, which will be linked down below if you do want to get merch. I'm not expecting much because obviously I'm not, I'm not a massive channel or anything, but it's worth a shot, isn't it? So let's get into these questions and answers, shall we? So we have 3 pages full of questions for me to answer, and pretty much everyone has their YouTube names on there apart from one that I couldn't figure out whose channel it was for some reason, so I'm just gonna say their first name and not their last name because obviously like privacy and stuff like that. So, let's get into it. So, AGT Exotics asked 4 questions. So, the first one is, how long have you been in the hobby? Well, tarantula-wise, I would probably, about 2 months. I was getting tarantulas, but Sidex was mainly looking after them, but they were mine. But yeah, it were a bit of a cop out, but but yeah, probably about 2 months. So I've actually been looking after them myself now and rehousing and feeding and watering and blah blah blah. So that's that one. What is your favourite tarantula? And I'm pretty sure this was asked by another few people as well. Let me just check. So yeah, Tarantula Attic asked, what is your favourite tea and why? So I'm just going to do these in the same question. And I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh no. 2 people asked that one. And I'm not quite sure. It'd be between either obviously the Minax, because everyone knows that I like Minax. The Brazilian Black, or the Extanthis Immanis, I think it's called. I'll put them all here so you can see. Basically, Minax because it's, everyone knows how much I like them. Brazilian Black because of how black they are. And the Exanthis male, put it out there, male because the colour, basically. So, the third question they asked was, is there a tarantula you wouldn't keep and why? And basically, personally, for me, I wouldn't keep the big ones, so mainly because the really big ones kind of freak me out. I know Sidex has one of each, and he also has the salmon pink. So they're in the house, but I don't keep them, so it's fine because they're not mine. He has to deal with them. That's fine. But yeah, it's not actually been that long that I haven't been scared of tarantulas. I've always been terrified of them, and recently come around to them, basically. So yeah, the big leggy ones still freak me out a bit. So there you go. How many critters do you own, and what are they? Right, so including literally all the animals that I have. So we have 6 fish, which are black widows. They've eaten the rest of them, so we have no tetras left. And I believe they killed my angelfish as well. So literally we have 6 black widow fish. I have 1 rabbit. We have 5 guinea pigs. Yes, we do. 2 dogs. 2 axolotls. 2 leopard geckos. 4 snakes. 1 African land snail. 1 rainbow crab. 1 giant millipede. 3 assassin bugs. 1 predatory beetle. Egyptian, a predatory beetle. 3 Scolopendra dehanes. 1 common centipede, the UK one. We're still looking after that. We haven't seen it yet, so we don't know if the legs have come back or not yet. So we don't want to disturb it too much because obviously it's getting bath. And I have lost count of all the teas we have. My teas, I have about 15, I think now. Don't ask me how many Sidex it's got. So, a lot. And on to the next one. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. It is Anton Senna's. And their question was, any ideas about how we arachnid keepers can be active and may prevent extinction in the future? So, depending on what that means, meaning like extinction of arachnid keepers or extinction of arachnids altogether. So basically, I'm just going to answer for both. Obviously keeping active, like we've got the YouTube, we've got the shows, we all have like groups on Facebook and Instagrams and stuff like that. So obviously like we keep active that way and let people know everything that's happening, show people that they're not as scary as they think they are and all that stuff. Basically the preventing extinction, so obviously we have conservation, which is a massive thing for a lot of extinction programs. So obviously like captive breeding and then releasing and stuff like that. There are lots of people like going out into the wild and monitoring them that way as well. So that's for the spud side. And the extinction of keepers, basically people just need to excuse you. People just need to keep in mind that not everyone is going to like this hobby, but if you go about it in a certain way where you're just not like shoving spiders in people's faces, because if they're scared of them, then you know what I mean. It's just common sense basically. The safer we are, the more people are going to want to join the hobby, and yeah, so on. So that's that one. Princess Sophie Pink asked, I know you have other animals other than tarantulas. Which is your favourite non-tarantula pet and why? So that would be obviously my axolotls, as they are very interesting and I'm still learning lots about them. So not everything I know, well, everything I know is right about them, but there is still a lot of things to learn about them as well, as they grow back their own limbs and tails and stuff like that. And scientists are looking into how they do that for like, basically like how they do it. So if it can be incorporated into humans, if it can help cancer, stuff like that. So interesting animals. Right. Cousin Ferret asked me 12 questions. Why? I'm going to answer as much as I can, but we will see. So, first one, what is your favourite colour? Purple or black? What is your quest? Is it like Save the Princess sort of quest, or saying Mario, or Link from Zelda, or Halo quest maybe? I don't know what you're on about. What is the average flight velocity of a whatever swallow? Dude, what? No. Top 10 favourite comic book characters. Oh, 10, right. So obviously Harley. This is not in any order. I'm just listing 10 that I like. Harley. Obviously the Joker. You can't have Harley without the Joker. Iron Man. Thor. Loki. So that's 5 so far. To be fair, the new Aquaman is badass. But in the comics is a bit hit and miss. So that's 6. To be fair, I'm not a major comic book fan. So we'll just leave it at 6 because I don't know anymore. Next one, 5 best things about DC. To be fair, I'm not the biggest DC fan. So, Harley, Joker, Deadshot. That is not including the Harley and Joker's relationship though. Do not do that. That is for another one. So, 3. I can't think of 5. 5 best things about Marvel. Iron Man, Thor, Loki, Deadpool, Captain America, DC or Marvel? Marvel. Whose eyes does Pumpkin have? Yours, Sidex, Embofori, or Slade's? What? She has her papa's eyes, don't you? Yeah. She's got her papa's eyes, so that would be Sidex. Best thing about PetTube mum life. I suppose it shows that you can actually do YouTube, animals, and have a baby at the same time. I mean, it's not easy, but because she's a newborn as well, she's not exactly a newborn now, she's 5 months old, but it's not the easiest when you've got a tiny baby, especially when she's teething. I really enjoyed the Mum Tube live pet video. So do we get another pet Mum Tube live video? Yes, I am in the process of sorting a second one out, but it has to be on a certain day because of different animal things that happen every single different day. It's trying to work it all out. Favourite tea you own? My versicolor. Favourite tea you do not own? I'd go for the Exanthus that I mentioned earlier. Fangs and Legs asked, what was your first tea and why? My first tea was my Caribbean versicolor, and that was because I mentioned to Sidex that I really like the pink toes. And the versicolor was actually classed as a pink toe. So when he found one, he got me versicolor. Animal Experiences asked, if you could live the life of one of your pets for a month, whose life would it be and why? Probably one of the dogs, because you get fed, you get looked after, you get cuddles. Pretty an easy life, to be honest, so dogs. This is the one that I couldn't find, sorry. If you had one chance to get your dream animal, what would that animal be? To actually own as a pet, it would be a bat. Any sort of bat, don't care. I just want a bat so badly. Hannah's Empire. If you could have one superpower, what would you have? I'd probably say speed. Like Quicksilver and Flash and stuff like that, so you can get everything done really, really quick. And then I could probably sleep. Maybe. Or Baby Whisperer. She also asked, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Australia. One animal you refuse to ever own. See, I always said centipedes, and now we have them, so. Have you ever tried cinnamon on pears? No, and why? Why would I do that? No. Tanya's Teas also asked, if you could come back as an animal, what would it be and why? I like to think that my spirit animal is a wolf, so I'd go for a wolf. What is your favourite dog breed? Oh, that's hard to choose. Honestly, I would say Staffy at the minute. Always loved the Staffies. And they get the worst rep ever. And they're nowhere near as bad as people make them out to be at all. What animal scares the living poo out of you? Octopus. What is your fear if you have one? Losing everything. Literally, like, I have her, I have Sidex, I have my family, I have all my animals. I am terrified of literally losing everything and just being on my own. What is your favourite thing to do in your free time? Honestly, sleep. I don't get much sleep. I would love to sleep and eat without somebody wanting my food. Rose asked, if you could own any animal, what would it be? If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be? So obviously the animal, owning an animal, I've already done that, sorry, which is bat. And visiting anywhere in the world, I would actually love to go to Mauritius and see the sea turtles and work in the conservation part of that for a little bit. I know you can actually do that as a working program, but obviously the money for that don't have it. And Chelsea from Stick and Mix asked, if you could go to any point in time, what would you go and see? Oh god. Did someone shoot Hitler? I'd love to see that. If you could create your own dream tea, what would it look like? Wouldn't it be cool if you could have like a pure albino tea? So it'd be like pure white with red eyes, maybe red fangs. How cool would that be? So Peter Webster asked, how long have you and Sidex been together and how did you meet? So we've actually been together 3 years in August coming. So it's about 2.5 years, maybe a bit longer now. And we met online, actually. So there you go. So thank you to everybody who has submitted questions. I try to answer them the best I can. So yeah, as I mentioned, I do have merch if you want to go and check that out. We have men's, women's, kids, babies, there are mugs, bags, stuff like that. So it's up to you if you want to go, and thank you to anyone who does actually buy any merch from me. And I should try and get this one to sleep because it's past her nap time. So thank you for watching, and I am back.